As we begin the new year, maybe you're ready to make some new financial goals, and maybe you're thinking about ways to save money or pay your home off sooner. Joining me now is mortgage expert Tyler Osby. Tyler, we're going to talk today in our HomeWise segment about just different ways that you can make your monthly payment. So can you do things differently than just making one payment once a month?
Yes. With exceptions.
With exceptions to that. So I know you've sat at the closing table hundreds, more accurately, probably thousands of times with home buyers. And I'm sure one of the very common questions that you get is, can I make my payment this way or this often? So what is your answer to that?
So there are different time frames or frequencies that you can do it. The most common is monthly, right? It's due the first of the month, not late until the 15th, and almost everyone, right? But some people say, well, what if I made bi-weekly payments? Could I do that? Which, like, if you get paid every 2 weeks, that might be appealing.
Right.
Or some people even want to get really aggressive and do it weekly payments, right? The key is you have to check with your servicer to see what they allow for, because it may or may not be advantageous to do it. In some cases, people do bi-weekly payments, and the reason they do it is because there's some acceleration, which we'll get to.
Yep,
right?
Let's move along to garage door number 2, because that's what we're going to talk about. And the reason why you might want to do that, if your mortgage servicer allows for it, is because you're going to save money, and where you're going to see that savings is in interest. So how does that work if you make those bi-weekly payments, for example? Well,
it's math. So on a regular monthly mortgage payment, you would make 12 payments per year, right? And if you get paid every 2 weeks, you probably remember there's months where you get 3 paychecks in a month, right? It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, because of that same methodology, when you go to pay debt, you have 2 half payments extra by paying bi-weekly. So you end up with 1 full extra payment with a bi-weekly repayment. So there's a lot of money to be saved in interest that way. And when you pay it off more quickly, it shaves not only like interest, but years off the loan, like over 5 years in interest. If you execute on just bi-weekly payments.
On a 30-year loan, which is crazy, how quickly that adds up. Let's move to garage door number 3, because additionally I want to talk about not just kind of structuring your payment or maybe setting it up on a different schedule, like bi-weekly compared to monthly, but what if you just want to pay more than your minimum monthly payment? What does that look like?
Well, so first off, a lot of people wonder, will my payment change if I make the extra payment?
Yes.
And not automatically. There are ways to do that, but automatically it won't happen. They're going to expect the same amount the next month.
Yes.
But when you do choose to make extra money, I think it's important you check with your servicer, the people you make payments to determine if they'll apply it towards the loan balance, because some companies, it's their policy that they don't apply anything until they receive a full payment, right? So the key is just ask your lender, and if you have a loan officer or somebody that you consider kind of an expert in your life, you might check with them. But ultimately, you got to be careful about early payoff penalties. It's very rare in the state of Iowa that it happens anymore, but there are instances where if you accelerate the payoff, it could be less advantageous to do so.
Right, or you end up paying fees or something at the end. So as we always say, just discuss this kind of thing with your lender.
Absolutely.
All right, Tyler, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
If you would like to share what you have learned today or check out some of our other HomeWise topics, be sure to visit who13.com.